to tell you how to do this in about a minute. So we all know that the 35s on the stock wheels are extremely popular right now. People are constantly asking me questions about the truck and also telling me how good it looks. Me personally, I didn't want to go too far and take away the drivability of the truck. Things that I also wanted to keep in mind was my gas mileage, and I didn't want to cut anything. I definitely prefer OEM and clean looking, but to get this look is super simple. So on the back, super easy. Basically on the back, the only thing you got to do is pick out a tire that you like that also fits your wheel. There's no lift required in the rear. The front, however, can be a little bit more challenging. The front makes you have to consider actual tire width, actual tire diameter, tire aggressiveness, clearance, full lock in both directions, leveling kits, spacers, and much more. Me personally, I didn't want to mess with spacers. I wanted to keep the wheels nice and tucked in, kind of OEM and clean. You can't really tell, but if you look up in there, the only thing that's really required is a 2-inch puck spacer from Amazon, which costs about 40 bucks. That's how much I paid for mine. I wish I could link it on this video for you, but I can't. The other thing I would highly recommend is getting a quality tire. Don't go for Venoms or whatever the heck is trending right now. Go for a good quality tire that's not going to absolutely destroy your ride quality and gas mileage. Me personally, I went with the Nitto Trail Grappler Mud Terrain, and not only does this thing look sick and clean, but it also drives well too. Even at 70 mile an hour, it's really not loud. I definitely thought I would have a lot more tire sound, but this is actually bearable. And no death wobble. These tires balanced out super well. Minimal weights required. So the 2-inch leveling kit was really hard to put on. I'm not going to lie to you, I've done many leveling kits in my life. I would say 10 to 12, maybe more. The leveling kit on this truck was harder than any other truck I've ever done. It took me like 6 hours. But I also didn't take the control arms loose. It would be much faster if you did, but then you have to get in alignment. So this is a 35-inch tire diameter on the OEM 20-inch wheel. I am not running wheel spacers, and it does not come close to rubbing on the bash bar or the cab corner. And I didn't move or cut anything. This right here is your secret key, 1150. 35 is the tire height, 1150 is the width of the tire, and 20 is the size of the wheel. So if you don't want to cut anything and you don't want to run spacers, you need to get an 1150. The only thing I did was remove this mud flap. Rear still has it. My apologies, this video is actually 2 minutes long. If you have any questions at all, make sure to comment. I'll answer your questions as fast as I can. And if you know anybody with an F150 who wants to do 35s, make sure to share this video with them. I did a lot of research before doing mine, and I'll tell you everything straight to the point.